Hey everybody, and welcome to this special on Mercury entering Libra that happens on the 18th of October, and it will stay then to the 6th of November this year. So first I'm going to talk about the practical, spiritual, esoteric and astrological meanings of Mercury in Libra. So from a practical standpoint, this transit encourages us to seek balance and harmony in our interactions with others. It prompts us to communicate our thoughts and ideas with diplomacy and fairness. It's a good time to focus on negotiation skills and finding common ground to resolve conflicts or reach compromises. This practical approach can help us and encourages us to understand each other and have smoother communications with those around us. On a spiritual level, Mercury in Libra wants us to explore our deeper connections and energies within relationships. It encourages us to consider the impact of our words and actions on others, urging us to communicate more compassionately and with more empathy. This transit also gives us an opportunity to seek spiritual guidance, engage in practices such as meditation or journaling, and reflect upon the lessons we have learned from our interactions with others. On the esoteric level, this transit can bring hidden knowledge and insights that can help us in our personal growth and transformation. It is a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms can be thinner, allowing us to tap into higher wisdom and intuitive guidance. It can also heighten our sense of intuition, psychic abilities, and deeper our understanding of metaphysical concepts. Exploring esoteric practices such as tarot reading, astrology, or energy healing can be particularly beneficial and fruitful during this time. For some of us, this transit may bring a renewed focus on relationships and partnerships, emphasising the importance of open and honest communication. It can be a time to discuss any lingering issues or concerns with loved ones, find resolutions and strengthen your bond with others. For others, this transit can stimulate intellectual growth and the thirst for knowledge. It is an excellent time to engage in stimulating conversations, debate and join study groups. The energy of Mercury in Libra encourages balanced and fair-minded thinking, making it easier to consider different perspectives and find common ground with people who hold opposing views. Also, Venus rules Libra, and this brings a touch of harmony, love and beauty to any situation, enhances our ability to appreciate aesthetics and beauty and cultivate, develop meaningful connections with others. Therefore, incorporating activities that promote self-care and self-expression can be especially beneficial during this time, as well as engaging in artistic expression such as painting, writing or playing music can help us channel our emotions and bring a sense of peace and fulfillment. Now I'm just going to talk about the worldly, materialistic meanings, political and economic and social impact of Mercury transiting in Libra. So, in astrology, Mercury symbolises communication, rationality and common business. So when Mercury transits in Libra, the sign associated with diplomacy and harmony, these energies combine in fascinating ways. So from a worldly materialistic perspective, we are encouraged to examine our values and how they shape our interactions with the material world. It invites us to find a balance between our desires for material abundance and our commitment to fairness and justice. This is an opportunity to contemplate the ethical dimensions of our economic choices and consider how we can create more equal and sustainable systems. In the political sphere, transiting Mercury in Libra promotes a diplomatic approach to conflict resolution. It prompts leaders and policymakers to engage in fair and rational discussions, seeking common ground and compromising for the greater good. This transit encourages governments to prioritise peaceful negotiations over aggressive actions, contributing to a more harmonious global landscape. Economically, this transit highlights the importance of fair trade and balanced economic policies. It emphasises the need for transparent communication in business transactions and encourages business to consider the social impact of their operations. Transiting Mercury in Libra brings attention to the power dynamics within economic systems and urges us to question and reform systems and structures that perpetuate, allow inequality to continue. Socially, this transit encourages open dialogue and cooperation, and as well as promoting fairness and in relationships and encouraging us to consider multiple perspectives before making decisions. This energy can create more harmony in our social interactions, where people can strive for mutual understanding and compromise. Now I'm going to talk about Mercury being in the first degree of Libra and what that means for the whole 2 to 3-ish weeks it is in Libra this year. So the renal pelvis plays a crucial role in our excretion system. Symbolically, it represents a delicate balance and harmony within ourselves, within our body. The Sabian symbol, which is a butterfly made perfect by a dark fluid, adds an interesting layer of interpretation to this, Mercury being in Libra. This symbol suggests that beauty and transformation can sometimes come through unexpected challenges or wounds. Positively, this degree brings a heightened sense of diplomacy and fairness to Mercury's communication style. It encourages open-mindedness and the ability to see multiple perspectives, making finding common ground in discussions and negotiations easier. On the negative side, the Sabian degree may bring a tendency for indecisiveness or a struggle. We can find it a struggle to assert our own needs and opinions. The desire for balance can sometimes lead to avoiding conflicts or compromising too much, which may sort of get in the way of clear communication. Now I'm going to talk about how the aspects that Mercury makes when it goes into Libra positively and negatively affects the transit. So the Sun makes a conjunction to Mercury, so this allows for us to have clear thought and be more effective in our communication. It enhances our ability to express ourselves and promotes intellectual pursuits. It's a great time for conversations, negotiations, or any situation that requires clear communication. Mercury also makes a semi-square to Venus. This aspect may bring some challenges in balancing our communication and relationships. There could be a tendency to be overly critical or judgmental, which may lead to misunderstandings or conflicts. It's important to be mindful of our words and find a balance between honesty and tactfulness in our interactions. Mercury makes a trine to Saturn. This aspect offers stability and practicality in our thinking and communication. It supports disciplined and organised approaches to problem solving, making it an excellent time to tackle complex tasks or engage in serious discussions. We can expect clear and logical thinking during this transit. Mercury also makes a quincunx to Neptune, so this aspect may bring about some confusion or misunderstandings in our communication. There can be a tendency to daydream and get lost in our thoughts, so it's important to double check facts and to stay grounded. It's advisable to be cautious with contracts or agreements during this transit and ensure clarity in our communication. Mercury also makes a square to Pluto, so it may uncover deep-seated beliefs or secrets that need to be addressed. Power struggles or manipulative behaviour may also come up, so it's crucial to be mindful of your words and actions right now. This transit invites us to dive deep into the realms of our subconscious and uncover the hidden motivations behind our communication patterns. It's a time for honesty, sensitivity and empathy towards ourselves and others. Mercury also makes a square to Pluto, so we may find ourselves engaged in intense conversations or challenging negotiations. Power dynamics can also come into play, so it's important to be aware of any manipulative tendencies that may come up within ourselves or others. This aspect of Mercury squares Pluto pushes us to confront our fears and transform the way we communicate. Mercury's opposition to Chiron supports emotional healing through communication. While it may also bring up wounds and insecurity, it offers a chance for us to grow and understand, and We may find ourselves engaged in deep conversations that allow us to express our vulnerabilities and seek resolution. It's important to approach these discussions with compassion and openness towards ourselves and others. This transit reminds us that we can heal from old wounds and create stronger connections through honest and empathetic communication. Finally, Mercury's opposition to the Moon's North Node can bring a sense of destiny and purpose to our communication. It encourages us to explore new ideas and perspectives that align with our soul's journeys. We may find ourselves drawn to fated conversations or connections as if they were meant to guide us towards our highest path right now. This transit urges us to listen closely to the messages and synchronicities, coincidences that come up in our relationships and interactions with the world. By following the guidance of the North Node, we can expand our understanding and make meaningful contributions through our words. Also, at the time of Mercury going into Libra, there's a T-square between the Sun, Mercury and Pluto. T-square happens when two planets are in square with each other 90 degrees apart, and another planet opposes them, creating a sort of triangular shape in the chart, signifying a dynamic and challenging energy that can bring positive and negatives. So when Mercury's in Libra, there can be a strong focus on communication, especially in relationships and finding balance. This could intensify the energy of the T-square, adding an intellectual and diplomatic element to the mix. The Sun represents our core identity, Pluto symbolises transformation and power, and the North Node signifies our life's purpose and the lessons to be learned. With the Sun involved in the T-square, there can be an increased sense of self-expression and a desire to assert ourselves. This can lead to conflicts or power struggles with others, as the transformative energy of Pluto challenges your personal identity and pushes you to confront any hidden or repressed aspects of yourself. Meanwhile, the North Node's presence indicates that this T-square can play a crucial role in your journey towards personal growth and fulfilling your life's purpose. It can bring about important lessons and opportunities that can help you with your self-discovery. And given the influence of Mercury in Libra, communication and relationships will be key themes during this transit. So finding the balance between expressing your needs and maintaining harmony with others will be essential. Diplomacy and negotiation skills may come into play as you navigate the tension caused by this intense planetary configuration. So now I'm just going to talk about the karmic lessons, karma and past life implications of Mercury in Libra. So transiting Mercury in Libra brings a profound exploration of karmic lessons and past life implications. Here, the airy nature of Libra merges effortlessly with the intellectual prowess of Mercury, creating an environment ripe for introspection and growth. In terms of karmic lessons, this transit illuminates the importance of balance and harmony in our communication. It encourages us to seek fairness and diplomacy in our interactions, reminding us that words hold power to either heal or hurt ourselves and others, so we must choose them wisely. By acknowledging any imbalances in our communication patterns and our behaviour patterns as well, we can rectify past karmic wounds and build healthier connections as we move forward with our lives. Furthermore, Mercury in Libra invites us to examine how our past life or past interactions in our current life have influenced our current communication style. It prompts us to reflect on how our words and thoughts may have impacted our relationships and interactions in previous lifetimes or this lifetimes, and in doing so we can gain a deeper understanding of unresolved karmic issues and consciously try to break free by taking positive action in changing our thoughts, the way we behave and talk, and this can help us break free from negative patterns, creating an opportunity for personal growth and transformation as we strive to align our communication with the higher principles of justice, fairness and empathy. So during this transit, it is wise to pay attention to how we communicate with others and consciously cultivate a balanced and harmonious approach. By doing so, we can rectify past karmic wounds and create more positive and loving environment for ourselves and those around us. Ultimately, transiting Mercury in Libra invites us to embrace the power of words and actions and use them as tools for healing, growth and transformation. It reminds us that our communication and behaviour has the potential to either uplift or harm others, and by being aware of this, we can actively choose to create positive connections. Now I'm going to talk about how committed relationships and hookup connections are positively and negatively affected when Mercury is in Libra. So, in committed relationships, the influence of Mercury in Libra can bring about positive changes because it encourages open and honest communication, helping us to express our needs and desires more effectively. It can also promote harmony and balance in relationships, as Libra is known for its diplomatic and justice-seeking, loving, balanced nature. Couples may find themselves working together to make decisions and reach compromises more easily during this time. On the other hand, there can also be some negative effects. It can make us more indecisive, make us overthink, which can lead to confusion or conflicts or avoidance in relationships. Partners may find themselves analysing and questioning their connections more than usual, causing unnecessary doubts and insecurities, or there may be necessary doubts and insecurities, and some of you may decide to end some relationships. In hookup relationships, we can want to be more intellectually stimulated. Conversations may become more engaging, enhancing the mental connection between partners, encouraging everyone involved to consider everyone's needs and perspectives and opinions, creating a more of a sense of fairness and equality in the connection. However, it's important to note that hookup relationships during Mercury's time in Libra can be prone to superficiality. There can be a tendency to focus on appearances and on surface level aspects of our connections rather than deep emotional intimacy. This could lead to a lack of commitment and a more casual approach to relationships. Additionally, Mercury's indecisiveness in Libra may manifest in hookup relationships, and partners may struggle to define their boundaries or make clear decisions about the nature of their connection. This can lead to misunderstandings or mixed signals, potentially causing confusion or hurt feelings. Overall, when it comes to romantic relationships during the transit of Mercury in Libra, couples may experience a greater ease in making decisions and reaching compromises. This period can be good for developing harmony and cooperations between partners in all types of relationships. Now I'm going to talk about how career, spiritual, personal and educational development are affected when Mercury is in Libra. So career-wise, Mercury in Libra encourages us to embrace being more diplomatic and finding harmony in our professional relationships. It's a time when negotiations and collaborations can do well and flourish, leading to successful partnerships being strengthened or created, as well as business ventures being more strengthened or created as well. This transit also emphasises the importance of maintaining a balanced approach in decision making and weighing up all perspectives before taking action. Spiritually, Mercury in Libra invites us to seek harmony and balance within ourselves. It encourages us to cultivate self-awareness and strive for equilibrium in our spiritual practices. This transit can inspire us to explore different belief systems, philosophies or spiritual traditions that promote peace and harmony. On the personal level, the influence of Mercury in Libra encourages us to focus on improving our interpersonal connections. This is a time when we may find ourselves seeking deeper and more meaningful relationships. It's an opportunity to work in communication skills, practice empathy and find common ground with others. In terms of educational development, Mercury in Libra encourages us to find a balanced approach to learning, using a fair mindset and becoming more intellectual. It amplifies our ability to see multiple perspectives and consider different opinions, which can increase the quality of our education. This transit is favourable for engaging in intellectual discussions, debates and research that promote harmony and deeper understanding. So now I'm going to talk about what are the best things for students, professionals and entrepreneurs to do when Mercury is transiting in Libra. So for students, it's an ideal period to enhance their communication skills, work with others and join study groups. Take advantage of this transit's ability to promote harmony and diplomacy by building positive relationships with teachers and peers. For professionals, focus on refining your negotiation skills and promoting teamwork. Use your excellent communication abilities to collaborate effectively with colleagues and clients. Mercury in Libra can enhance your ability to find common ground and reach agreements, so make the most of this time to establish positive working relationships and resolve any conflicts. Look for opportunities to share ideas and brainstorm with others, as teamwork will be especially fruitful during this time. This transit offers entrepreneurs a favourable environment for networking and building strategic partnerships. Take advantage of Mercury in Libra's diplomatic energy by reaching out to potential investors or collaborators who can help you grow your business. Focus on developing strong communication channels with your clients, suppliers and employees, as this will help create trust and create harmonious working relationships. Use your persuasive skills to negotiate deals and agreements that benefits all parties involved. Remember to maintain a balanced and fair approach in all your interactions, as this will contribute to your success during this period. So yeah, that's the end of this special of Mercury in Libra that happens this year from the 18th of October to the 6th of November. So yeah, take care.